Hello everyone, my name is Siti Nurfazlina. My metric number is E2443. I'm a student from the Bachelor of Applied Science in Natural Resources Science, Faculty of Earth Science, University Malaysia, Kelantan. My field of interest is entomology, ecology, and biodiversity conservation. Today, I would like to present my e-portfolio entitled Determine Diversity and Estimate Abundance of Butterfly Lepidoptera in Tawau Hills Park using visual survey. This mini project focuses on assess butterfly diversity and abundance in a tropical rainforest ecosystem using a visual survey approach. Background of study. Butterflies are important organisms in tropical ecosystem because they function as bioindicators of environmental quality. Changes in butterfly diversity and abundance may indicate habitat disturbance, climate change, or environmental degradations. Besides that, butterflies contribute significantly to ecological process such as pollination and serves as food source for many organisms. Malaysia is recognized as one of the world biodiversity hotspots due to its tropical rainforest ecosystem and favorable climatic conditions. Tawau Hills Park in Sabah provides suitable habitat conditions for butterflies because of its rich vegetation, stable temperature, and high humidity. However, information regarding butterfly diversity in certain parts of Tawau Hills Park is still limited. Therefore, this study was proposed to provide baseline information for future ecological monitoring and biodiversity conservation. Problem statement. Despite the ecological importance of butterfly, studies specifically focus on butterfly diversity in Tawau Hills Park remain insufficient. Human activities such as tourism, habitat modification, and increased human movement may influence butterfly population and species distribution. The absence of adequate biodiversity data makes ecological monitoring and conservation planning more challenging. Therefore, this study aims to document butterfly diversity and abundance to support biodiversity conservation and habitat management efforts. This study has two main objectives. First, to determine the diversity of butterflies in Tawau Hills Park. Second, to estimate the abundance of butterfly using the visual survey method. This project will help provide scientific information regarding butterfly communities in the study area. Scope of study. This study only focuses on butterfly species of observed along select forest transect in Tawau Hills Park. This survey will be conducted using visual survey observation methods during daytime sampling season. Sampling activities are limited to the period between 8 until 11 a.m. when butterflies are generally more active. Only visible and identifiable butterfly species will be recorded. Therefore, our findings represent a select study location and sampling periods rather than the entire butterfly diversity of Tawau Hills Park. Significance of study. This study provides valuable baseline information on butterfly diversity and abundance within Tawau Hills Park. This finding may contribute to biodiversity conservation, ecological monitoring, and future entomological research. Furthermore, the information can assist park management authorities in conservation planning and habitat management. The study also helped increase awareness regarding the ecological importance of butterflies and the need to conserve tropical forest ecosystem. Literature review. Several previous studies have highlighted the ecological importance of butterflies. According to Fleischman and Murphy, butterflies are effective indicators of environmental changes because they respond rapidly to habitat disturbance. Bornbrack and College report that tropical rainforests support high biodiversity due rich to vegetation and stable environmental conditions. Visual survey methods are widely used in butterfly research because they are practical, cost-effective, and suitable for biodiversity assessment. Research by Wood and Gilman also demonstrate that forest habitat generally support higher butterfly diversity than disturbed environments. However, specific information regarding butterfly diversity in Tawau Hills Park remains limited, which justifies the need for this study. Materials. Several materials will be used during field sampling. These include a smartphone camera for photographing butterflies, data sheets and pencil for record observation, butterfly flight guides for species identification, GPS devices for location recording, clipboard, measuring tapes, field logbooks, thermometer, power bank, and personal safety equipment. This material help ensure accurate and systematic data collection throughout the study. Methodology. This study adopts a quantitative observation research design using the visual survey method. Sampling will be conducted along select forest trail in Tawau Hills Park. A line transect approximately 500 meters long will be established within the study area. Before sampling begins, the transect route will be selected and prepared. Sampling will be carried out between 8 until 11 a.m. The researcher will walk slowly along the transect while observe butterfly. All butterfly encounters within the survey area will be recorded and photographed for identification purpose. Species identification will be conducted using butterfly guides. Several sampling sessions will be repeated to improve data reliability and accuracy. The data collected includes species name, name of individuals, observation name, and sampling locations. For data analysis, species richness, abundance, and the Shannon-Wiener diversity index will be calculated to evaluate butterfly diversity. Study area. The study area is at Tawau Hills Park, Sabah. This protected forest covers approximately 27,972 hectares and is managed by Sabah Parks. The park experiences a tropical rainforest climate characterized by high humidity, abundant rainfall, and temperature ranging from approximately 22 to 32 degrees Celsius. The area is dominated by deep thoracarp rainforest vegetation, which provides suitable habitat conditions for butterflies community through the availability of host plants, nectar source, and environmental protection. Research flowchart. This flowchart summarizes the research process. The study begins with a literature review, followed by study area selection and preparation of equipment. Next, visual survey sampling and species identification will be conducted. The collected data will then be recorded and analyzed using biodiversity indicators. Finally, the findings will be discussed and conclusion will be drawn regarding butterfly diversity and abundance in the study area. Gantt chart and milestone. The Gantt chart illustrates the project timeline from March until June. The activities include research title selection, proposal writing, literature review, methodology development, preparation of portfolio, infographic design, presentation, and final submission. The milestone table highlights 6 major project stages, beginning with the title selection and ending with the presentation and submission. These schedules ensure that the project progresses systematically and accordingly to plan. Research budget. The estimated research budget for this study is 235. The budget covers field equipment, stationery, transportation, field provisions, communication expense, and miscellaneous items. This allocation supports the practical requirements of conduct field observation effectively. Finally, the reference section contains scientific journals, academic articles, Sabah Park resources, and climate information sources that were used to support this study. These references provide reliable scientific evidence and strengthen the credibility of the proposed research. In conclusion, this study aims to determine butterfly diversity and estimate butterfly abundance in Tawau Hills Park using visual survey methods. The findings are expected to contribute valuable information for biodiversity conservation, ecological monitoring, and future research. Thank you for your attention. That's all from me. Thank you and have a nice day.